Here comes the United States government harassing and gang stalking me once again. Let's see what direction they're coming from behind. They were harassing me at my house, flying helicopters and planes over my home as soon as I left. Had the neighbor banging and tapping on the walls. And I noticed they were stopping the lights. There they are right there. Is that Station 21? City of Atlanta. Oh, they don't put the station on that one. Where the other one coming from? Sounds like he's coming from behind. Let's see. United States government targeting and terrorizing black people for no reason at all. None whatsoever. And the reason why they going this way is because they pissed off that I didn't jump on the highway, because they like to slow down the traffic on the highway with fake accidents. So I started going this way. So when I started going this way, it started ticking them off. So they started following me and stalking me this way. United States government. They have all morning people, they just drove down that street. They had all morning people driving by, revving their engine, gassing their engine, backfiring from their engine as I was preparing documents to get to the court, because I need to get schedules in and motions in. And so, of course, they're harassing me. Got the neighbors tapping on the wall. Leah Patrice Jones Minute, she hasn't stopped. She has not stopped since she moved in, because the government is paying her. And then they have the HOA lying, talking about when I send them evidence that is unfounded. United States government, this is what they tell them to do. So they have the law firm, Kathy Duro. Kathy Duro is a former judge. So like I said, anything that she's ever worked on, you need to have it reviewed, because apparently she's been in the FBI threat liaison program for a while, lying, filing fraudulent claims on individuals who she deliberately took her behind over here to my property and replaced Philstone Management so she can deliberately target me, the United States government. And she's a former client of Sefra Shaw. Sefra Shaw, I asked for sanctions for them submitting fraudulent evidence to the court, committing obstruction, retaliating against me, and having me tortured by the United States government, giving the neighbors, it's pretty cool, church, giving the neighbors, but what they pastor like though, giving the neighbors military grade equipment to assault me in my home, nonstop 24/7. FOIA has refused to respond to an FBI request. The United States Justice Department, FBI, Attorney General, every department that I've sent emails to, they have refused to respond. FOIA requests and emails, because I CC them on the emails, and I go onto their website and actually submit the form there as well. And then they have ignored them. They ignored them. All they do is send me emails. So like every day, they'll send me an email. We received your FOIA request, and we can't do anything. So again, today, they sent me another 3. I didn't even open them because it's the same nonsense. So what I'm going to do is I've decided to, as opposed to responding to them one at a time, I'm just going to pile them up, scan them all in at once, and then respond at once, so they can see how many times they send me the same response just from various departments or the same department on the same date. Because this is what they do. So they like to be funny, so I'm going to be funny too and respond in a funny way. This is what the United States government gets off doing while they're torturing and terrorizing me. Now, while they're doing this, they're continuing to fly police helicopters over my home. They're continuing to gang stalk, harass me, have the neighbors banging on the wall, have attorneys submit all kind of lies into the court. Now, they've been using books to gang stalk me, so it was only a matter of time before they put a blacksmith on the case, aka Eric Smith. So the books that they've been stalking to follow me with has the word Smith in it, has the word brilliant, so Brianna Williams, my former attorney, and then they just added the IRS person. Her name is Breon Fuller, so Fuller, of course, is from the Bible. Sage, my judge, she's from the Bible, so of course they had to assign me to her. Try to think who else. Long story short, everything that they're doing is in a book, and I literally am looking at what they're doing, and I think it's hilarious that they know that I know how they're stalking me, and they continue to double down on it. They know I'm looking at the same information they're looking at, how they're coordinating and stalking me. And they're still doubling down. They don't care. It's the United States government. This is what they're doing with their time and government resources. Terrorizing people for no reason at all. All I was trying to do was work, not be assaulted by a black rock ball. They had Nick Simon, of course, Simon from the Bible, had him assault me full speed in my face with a black rock ball. And my boss said, would you like to, we got two options. We can, handle this ourselves or go to HR. I said, we have a third option. I can go to the police and file a criminal assault charge. He goes, HR it is. So they promoted him, moved me, had me harassed by his friends, his colleagues, and then terrorized nonstop at work. They started this gang stalking then, had Jim Bossert coming, I'm leaving out the door to the restaurant. He's come through the door from the restaurant, coming out the door from the restaurant. This type of nonsense that they used to do in Denver, Colorado. Same thing, harassing me with the firefighters. Had firefighters going onto my Facebook and my social media page, contacting me, meeting up with me, trying to date me. Had a police officer, same thing. Had another police officer befriend me, and then she pissed on my, she deliberately pissed on the carpet that I had just ordered, and she slept on the sofa that I had just ordered. They had the individual sending the sofa through the mail several times, sending the wrong color. Neiman Marcus. So the United States government's been at this for a minute. They've been targeting, terrorizing, harassing me for a minute. They refuse to leave me alone. The judges, everybody knows this is going on. They added a federal public defender to my case, Timothy Patrick O'Hara, who lived 7 minutes from the defense counsel in Illinois and Chicago. He lived 7 minutes from the attorney that I asked to have him sanctioned. So what they decided to do was they decided to relocate him to Colorado, add him to Colorado Boulder for law school. And they did that because President Obama went and spoke at, the University of Colorado Boulder. So I went down there to, try to see President Obama when he was in town, when he was running then. And this is during the same time that I was volunteering door knocking, and they had the election place next door to my home shot up. The United States government. So they've been doing this. They've been targeting and terrorizing me for a minute, and they refuse to leave me alone. This goes on nonstop 24/7. 24/7. But I gotta go. I got stuff to do. You guys get the point.